guys, welcome to the show. This is the She World with me, your girl Suzy Kates. So today in the house I have a guest. Our guest, please introduce yourself to the viewers.
I welcome you all to this show, She World, and it's a pleasure to be part of it. And I'm called Catherine Treasure. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting my invitation to this conversation.
It's a pleasure.
So today we have a topic which is best friend. What do you know about best friends? What are some of the qualities of a best friend? Do you have a best friend, Kathy?
Yeah, or of course I do. Because actually what I can say about it, sometimes the only thing you need in life is to be with a best friend. It's the best therapy. One sometimes can be needing or be craving for. Yeah, because a best friend is really even better than a relative most of the times.
Some choose to do not have best friends, but some have. Like me, I have also. But anyway, let me first go for a short break, then we come back. We'll be back from that break. So as we had introduced our topic, which is best friend. Kathy,
Yes.
how can you define a best friend? What is a best friend to you?
To me, the best way I can define a best friend is a person's soul who lives in two bodies. You can ask me how, because if I'm a friend or a best friend, I have to be you sometimes. Because a friend can just tell about the good stories me and my best friend can be having, but a best friend lives with me in those stories.
That is the difference between a friend and a best friend.
Yes. So in short, all the way you can wrap up the things, a best friend is this person you move with, live with, not only physically, but in all ways you can.
In good times and bad times.
Exactly.
So what are some of the qualities? Do you, like, how should I term it? Qualities of a best friend to you?
Okay, the qualities I love, all I want my best friend to be having, right? One of the first thing I could ask for, all I would love to be in a best friend, of course, God-fearing. Personally, I'm a Christian. I'd love a person who is God-fearing, who is a Christian. No matter what kind of the religion, you can be not of the same religion. She or he can be a born again. I can be a Catholic as long as you're God-fearing. Secondly, that person have to be understanding me. A best friend has to be understanding, because I cannot come out of blue and I tell you about my things, my worries, all my good things, something of that sort, and you really do not understand me. Okay? So basically, we need a friend or a best friend who understands me. Still, have to be kind-hearted. So I have no money, I need something, you have money, and you refuse to give it to me. Okay, basically not being kind to only me, but even other people. Honesty. I can't come, I tell you all the things, the true things, and you just lie me. That's not friendship. Just living a life of lies, of course. Basically, those are the things I could crave for in a friend. Okay, the best things, because there are very many. If I start to talk about the qualities I would need in a person, you'll be like, oh my God.
Perfect.
It's too much.
What if your friend is overprotective? Can she be your best friend if she's overprotective?
Of course, she can.
Like when you're dressed into something, then she tells you, you know, Kathy, that is not good for you. Change.
A best friend is supposed to advise me where I've gone wrong. And being overprotective has to come in whereby, to what extent is this person overprotecting me? On what things is she or he protecting me from? Okay? Because you can't come out and you're...
Kathy, I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's okay.
Is your best friend a female or a male?
Of course she's a female, not a male.
The reason why I brought up that what point of being protective. Some people have best friends, like female friends. Others have male friends.
Exactly.
So when a male friend is being overprotective, you may think over.
You have to think twice. What if he also loves me? You know? Yeah. Of course. Because
started developing feelings for you.
But of course, a best friend, it's really hard for that person to fall for you. You have to be my friend, not exceeding your leg. Yeah.
Like for real?
Of course. To me, a best friend has to remain a best friend. Because if you're my best friend, of course, I can introduce my boyfriend to you. Okay? And I'd be like, you know, if you're a man, he's my boyfriend. And you know, Chugumila, of course. You have to love what I love, hate what I hate.
You can even go an extra mile. One is your best friend is protecting you as if he tells you, I had something on this guy you're dating, or he's a cheat, he's what, he's that. Can you believe him?
To a larger extent, I can.
You can.
I can.
Because
no, not. You know what? We are done. My best friend has said this and this. No. All best friends, actually, what they have to do, not to tell you stop loving that person, but be careful of that person. Why? Because of these reasons. So now we're like careful. No labanga chituf shewa gendeko. Then what's the reason of me remaining?
Because the best friend cannot lie.
Exactly. You have to be true to me.
And if your best friend is lying, then that is not a best friend. But anyway, let's go for a short break, then we come back. Don't go. Yeah, we'll be back from that break. So we are still discussing about best friend. Kathy, to what extent can a best friend go into your life?
To a larger extent, because a best friend is my life. To me. Why should I say that? It's that everything I do, everything part of me, a best friend has to be part of it. That sort of a best friend lives in me, you know?
Okay. Can you allow or accept your best friend to meet up with your guy? Can you allow your best friend to meet your guy?
Yes, I can allow.
Yeah. What if they fall into?
Of course, when they fall into what? Be specific.
Into a ditch of love. They betray you.
What I can say about that, I can allow my best friend to meet my boyfriend or my lover, but of course, you have to know a limit into our relationship. Or you being a friend to my guy, you have to know a limit. Say I'm not around, you come and meet my boyfriend in my absence, you know? And that's how
you should have some doubts about your best friend meeting your guy. Because you never know. I
cannot have doubts if I trust the person I love and I trust my best friend.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
And of course, if it comes out you're dating,
things can jump trust.
No, that's not a best friend.
Feeling.
That's not a best friend.
You have control feelings. No, you have control feelings.
Of course.
Feelings for life.
Yeah. By the way, there is an incident that has ever happened. I had a friend. I am falling for a relative. Natamani, you know? Like, cousin, what? So one day you meet up as a family and you see that guy as well. You'll be like, hey, have we even rated somewhere somehow? So it came out when those people are really relatives, you know? And of course, I have to keep those feelings because you know you can't.
It's a different thing.
If you're a best friend, you're like my relative.
No.
Yes. Because to me, a best friend is even more than my sister.
No, if feelings come into the picture, then there is those things of simaya feelings. Do you know a definition of feelings?
Exactly. What is a feeling? How do you understand it?
Feelings.
Yeah, they always die.
A deep emotion. It is a deep emotion.
It's just the way you feel for someone after seeing that, and I can, as a best friend, for the sake of our friendship, avoid myself from meeting my friend's boyfriend.
You will tell me when your best friend has stolen.
It can't be. It can't be. She's trustworthy, of course.
I told you about your best friend.
That's all That's all
So that is how much you love your best friend, and
Exactly.
and that is how you trust your best friend.
Yeah.
How can you go an extra mile of trusting your give her or him a kidney?
Wow, that's a really hard question, but I can.
And you love him or her.
I can.
Uh-huh.
I can, if in case
In case of
we're all going to stay alive. Because there is this thing of transferring things from your body to somebody else's body, but then one of us dies. I cannot sacrifice for someone who's going to die in the process. If I'm to help, it really helps and we stay alive.
But you have to do it out of love, because if
Exactly.
you never know.
I can even give her my heart if it's possible. Yeah. If it's possible.
Mama, Sika, best friend. I love my life.
Of course, my best friend is my life.
No,
As I love my life, I love my best friend.
never. Me.
I'll bring in that God say, you should love your friends as you love yourself. Anyways, yeah.
My life is a what? I love my life. I cannot sacrifice my heart for.
Okay, let me tell you a
Or even
story.
a kid, I can't.
Let me tell you a story. There are some things we go through, however much you love our lives, but without a best friend, you can't. You know, me, I'm this person who is really weak in emotions, weak-hearted. You know, without someone I'm going to talk to. Of course, I can't.
I can't reach a
You're not human.
Or giving
You're not human
my
then.
best friend. I can't.
There are some extents where you reach, you're really weak,
How
and
am
the
I
only therapy you need is a best
How am
friend.
I going to live a life with only one kidney? Or without a heart? How can you live a life without
If
a
my
heart?
best friend has one kidney, I also live with one.
Man.
It's like when they tell you, can you donate blood to a best friend?
Oh,
Be like,
blood you can.
and you'd be like, how can I do with small blood in my body and my best friend has full?
That is a
You know?
different case. That is a different
It's the
case.
same. It's
No.
all from your
Blood.
body
Blood
to
and
somebody
kidney.
else's body.
Blood and kidney.
But so kidneys for iPhones.
Mama.
Yes! You've never heard of that?
I've never. It's my
You've
first
never?
time.
You should do research. People sell kidneys for treasures, for actually worldly things. You know?
I cannot reach to that extent of giving my
Into
best friend.
Viagra, when
That is a great commitment. It's a system
yeah,
of
it
commitment.
is, by the way, it is.
It is a commitment.
It is.
Mubanga abali mu marriage. Commitment y'obufu. Mubanga. Nze bintu bya commitment.
Proceed.
Not at this time. Not at this time.
But things happen, by the way.
They
You're
happen.
cool, I'm going over.
Naye commitment.
You're not going to best friend.
Kale. Let's go for a short commercial break, then we'll come back. Welcome. That's your remote. We'll be back from that break as we are still highlighting about some things of best friends. Third thing. Okay.
What can separate you?
What can separate you with your best friend?
A lot can separate us according to lies. If you lie me, and I find out you lied me, what's there left to us?
If someone is lying, then they are not your best friends. They are not best friends of yours.
But of course, to some extent, something can come up and someone lie you. There is no choice left. Of course, unless I really explained and explained and explained, and still, she temper with my boyfriend. She temper with the person I love.
So you also took that doubt from me. I was telling you that
Nah.
tomanya bichi
Anti wenkugambye otaba best friend. Tukasanga ne bang. Yeah. Because from you. And still doing things behind my back. My dear.
Nange, that one can separate us.
You be here, you be my best friend, a real best friend, and when you go outside, you talk bad about me. Of course, Bobela like in different people, and they're talking bad about the person you call your best friend. You have to make it actually, or more cleaning than making that person more dirty, you know? Yeah, I think those are the best things you can say.
No, when I have a toxic best friend, at the body now,
if you really find a real that person, thank God you're lucky, because it's okay to go on to everything of your life and everything. And no, I wouldn't have them like when you go here, this one knows what happened. This one knows what happened. You know?
Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. And this wraps up our conversation we had today. Kathy, do you have any parting shots before we leave?
All I can say, what I can tell the person watching us now, that if you have a person who has ever listened to you, but you have no word, keep that person.
So, well, you heard it from her. See you next time when you see me. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And this conversation continues on all our media handles, CBM Brothers, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, CBM TV.
No.
Like, share, comment. Peace.